Hi guys, I'm back. I wanted to give you guys an update about what all has been going on. First things first, I'm sure you're probably noticing that I have hair on my head, and this is Tina, my wig. It is my hair because I paid for it and put it on my head. So yes, my hair. It's for those of you interested in wigs, and if you're thinking about getting one, I highly suggest them. Though online you're going to find a lot cheaper ones than this one. This one cost me about $100, but sometimes your insurance will cover them. And this is a false hair. It's no idea what it's made out of, but it's fake hair and it is not lace front. It's a mono, said the wig fitter person. But it's very pretty and it looks very real. So you don't have to get a real hair wig in order to have hair that looks real and you can play with it. This one, you can't really part it. It doesn't work to part it. It looks real bad. Real bad. And maybe I'll do a video on wigs by themselves when my new wig comes in. But other than that, it washes pretty well. You cannot heat style this one because it is fake and it'll melt. And it's really thin, but you can't really tell unless you like run your fingers through it. Then you're like, oh, there's like only a few little pieces of hair there. But it's really, I wore it to class today and nobody knew that it was a wig except for my friends. They were like, yeah. And so it's kind of funny to stump them. But yeah, that's my wig, Tina. This is Tina. Anyways, health-wise update. Okay, lots to update. We'll start with yesterday. Yesterday was a really hard day. My vitals were way out of proportion. Totally not okay. To any normal person, I suggest you seek emergency medical attention immediately. Do not wait till the next day if your vitals are like mine. My resting heart rate, which is usually 70s, was 120 yesterday, and it would get up to like 130, 144, 144. There's a southern accent for you. Wow. Okay, you know I'm tired. So that was like 144 beats per minute, and then my blood pressure was way low. It was about, I think, I still have it written on my hand, like 80 over 50s. So that's really low. My normal is like 106 over 66. That's my typical. So that was really low for me. And so I called my doctor and he's like, you need to call 911. And I was like, well, I'm not going to call an ambulance for this because other than pain, that's the only symptom I'm really having. And yes, I understand my vitals are crazy, but can it not wait till tomorrow? He was like, no, you need to go to the emergency room, which if I was talking to somebody else, I'd be like, yeah, I'm taking your butt to the emergency room right now. But for me, with dysautonomia, the slightest little cold can mess with all of those systems. So I kind of just blew it off as something possibly a little less severe, which it did turn out to be something not so crazy. My doctor agreed to see me this morning, so I saw him this morning, Dr. Chin, my rheumatologist, and he basically was like, okay, so we think pain is causing your elevated heart rate, which totally made sense because I was in so much pain I was shaking. Obviously I'm doing better right now. Yes, thank God for medicine. I was gonna throw up. I was in tears when I finally got to him because getting to him involved walking, and walking was just a terrible experience. This morning my pain was the worst it's ever been, and for me to say that with everything I've been through, it was bad. A miracle got me to the doctor's office because I was not doing well. And then they said that my blood pressure was probably caused by the anticonvulsants. So funny how he took me off the anticonvulsants because they weren't doing anything, and put me back on steroids. So I'm back on prednisone. I got a huge injection of steroids while I was there. Oh my gosh. For anybody who's had a steroid injection, you know that it's really thick serum and it's all being squeezed into a space that's not big enough for a syringe of however much fluid that was to go into. So that was grueling, but it's okay. We're good. We're good. And then I got some IV therapy, and I got an injection of pain medicine. And so they were IM injections for those medically people. And I believe the pain medicine was either Toradol or Tramadol or something. Again, I was in so much pain, I wasn't really paying attention to much of what my doctor was telling me. I just wanted to be out of pain. So I was willing to be a pincushion. And then the steroid was prednisone. He gave me an injection of prednisone because I needed more immediate relief that the oral medication wasn't going to help with, because at that point I was in too much pain to keep anything down. So after that, it was almost like instant relief. It was spectacular. I would go through the pain of the injection anytime if I could feel this decent. And so now I'm doing pretty well. I know the side effects of the steroids are going to kick in. You know, that's going to be nice. Not totally kidding with that. And, you know, I'm nauseous, really nauseous, but I think that might be pain medication side effects. Injection sites are super sore. Oh, super sore. I'm definitely still fatigued, and my body is definitely tired. My mind is like bouncing around because the steroids make you totally like, and I'm also agitated with stupid little things like people smacking their food. Like I was on the bus today. I got on the wrong bus today. How awesome is that? Be super nauseous and then spend a half hour extra on the bus trying to get home from school, on top of the half hour you already were planning to have. So a full hour on a bumpy bus that was way too warm, and you're wearing a wig that you want to take off. Okay, wigs are great and all, but they do get uncomfortable, and after like a full day of wearing it, I was like, oh, this thing's coming off. So I just randomly took off my wig, took off my hair in the middle of the bus, but nobody cares. Well, at least I don't care if they care. So I was very nauseous, but somebody was chewing their popcorn with their mouth open, and it is a super pet peeve of mine, and I was just like, you know, like nose twitching, eyes twitching, you're like, stop. So that was that, but overall, I'm doing okay. I'm going to go to bed after this and enjoy every moment of it, because I love my bed, and I didn't get to sleep there last night because I stayed at my parents' house last night. So yeah, yay bed. My room is a total mess, but luckily the weekend's coming up and I can clean it. And so yeah, I hope everybody's doing okay, and if you're not, just remember that we got this.